Good. All right. So, hey everyone, my name is Sarah. Good to see you, especially if you've not been along before. So today we've got half an hour lunchtime yoga class, and we're still working through our flows. And today I thought we could do a little bit of flow based around tree pose and balance work. So we're going to make a start standing. So coming onto our feet, and we'll find first of all our Tadasana, so our mountain pose. We'll take the toes, the second and third toes under the hips and pointing forwards. We can lift those toes up off the floor, spread them wide, and then place them back down on the floor. Little toe first, big toe last, one toe at a time, getting a really strong base for our standing mountain pose. So taking the gaze forwards, and we'll think about lifting up through the legs, through the arches of the feet, the shins, lifting those kneecaps, using those quadriceps, finding a neutral position for the pelvis. So those hip bones, the pointy bits on the hips, if you had some headlights on those, they'd be pointing straight forwards. We're lengthening the tailbone down, engaging the abdominals, gently pulling the belly button in towards the spine, lifting through the chest, lengthening down through the arms, reaching down through the third finger of each hand, shoulders away from the ears. You can give them a roll, tucking the chin, slightly lengthening through the back of the neck, and lifting up through the crown of the head. So this is our Tadasana, our mountain pose. And we'll take a few breaths here, a little bit of time to come to your mat, to leave behind whatever's been going on so far today. Just put it in a bubble, push that bubble away. And listen to your breath. Notice, where does your breath sit? Is it high in the chest? Is it in the belly? How much can you bring the movement of the breath to the belly, to the side ribs, even into the back body, rather than just keeping it small and high in the chest? Let's lengthen our breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Feeling the body working. This is an active standing position. We're going to start to move with the breath. So from here, we'll inhale through the nose, draw the shoulders up as high as you can towards the ears. Exhale out through the mouth, drop those shoulders down. 2 more, inhale. Really fill the lungs, draw those shoulders up, let the hands come up. Exhale, breathe it out. 1 more, inhale. Drawing the shoulders up high, exhale, let them go. We'll start moving the arms. As we inhale, we'll bring the hands forwards in line with the shoulders. Pause here, exhale, draw the shoulders down. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up. Exhale, again, draw those shoulders down. Keep those arms straight. You can widen the hands out if you want more space. We'll inhale again here. Reach into the fingertips. Exhale, bring the hands all the way down. We're going to inhale, open the palms so they're shining in front of us. Exhale, draw those shoulder blades together behind the back. Inhale, reach the arms out to the side and all the way up again, reaching up and overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer. Bring the thumbs to the center of the chest, to the heart. Start taking some circular movements now. So we inhale here. Exhale, we're going to interlock the fingers, push the palms of the hands away, drop the chin to the chest, widen out, between the shoulder blades and the back body. Inhale, reach those palms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, release the hands, palms shining forwards. Draw them back. Inhale, back to center. I'll show you from the side. 2 more. Exhale. We're going to push those palms away. Let the chin drop to the chest, rounding into the upper back. Inhale, reaching those arms up, drawing the tailbone down. Exhale, let those hands come out. Squeeze them back, palms shining forwards. Inhale, palms to center. Exhale, interlock the fingers. Push the palms away, drop the chin to the chest. Inhale, reaching up, take the gaze forwards. Exhale, let those hands come down, squeezing the shoulder blades, draw them back. And inhale to center. We'll start bringing some balance into this as well now. So if you like, finding something to support you, put your hand on a table, a ledge, maybe bringing your back to a door. Coming to our Tadasana. From here, we'll shift the weight into the left leg. And inhale, lift that right foot up. Exhale here, draw down through the hands. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, pause here, draw the shoulders down. Inhale, reaching into the fingertips. And exhale, turning to the right, into that bent leg, standing twist. Holding here as we inhale and exhale. Inhale, coming back to center, reach into the fingertips. Exhale, hands to waist. Inhale, right hand to right knee. Exhale, open that right knee out to the side. Maybe challenge the balance. Take the gaze to the left. Inhale, back into center. Exhale, I want you to draw that knee in, maybe bowing the head down. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, release. Other side. Finding our Tadasana first. Strong, lifting through the legs, reaching down through the arms, open chest, long tailbone. We'll inhale here. Exhale, take the weight into the right leg. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, reach down into the fingertips, long arms. Inhale, drawing those arms up. Exhale here. Inhale, reaching into the fingertips. And exhale, twisting to the left, into that bent leg. Arms come down to shoulder height. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, reaching back up, coming to center. Exhale, hands to waist. Inhale, left hand to left knee. Exhale, open that left knee out to the side. Taking a full breath here. Option to take the gaze over to the right if you like. One more inhale. We'll exhale to bring it back in. Inhale here. And exhale, draw that knee in. Maybe bowing down, nose towards knee. Inhale. Coming back up. And exhale. Release. Shake it off. We'll come into a little bit of flow work. So finding your way to the top of the mat. We'll start with the feet a little wider than hip distance. Coming into Uttanasana, forwards fold. So the hands on the hips, we inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bend those knees. As you fall down, let the hands come down to rest somewhere near the feet. Those knees can be as bent as you like. And we're going to really hang the head here. Just give it a shake. Give it a nod. Let go into the neck. Let the head be heavy. That body folding in towards the legs. See how much you can take the weight forwards into the toes. And we'll start moving with the breath from here. So we're going to inhale, lift the hands to the shins, straightening the legs, come to a flat back, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bend those knees, folding into the legs, let the head hang. Inhale, halfway lift, draw the shoulders back and down, looking down at the floor. Exhale, folding in, let the gaze come back behind. One more inhale, lifting halfway, really reach the chest forwards through the arms. This time as we exhale, we're going to plant the hands and then step back with the right foot into a lunge. So pausing here, option to drop the back knee, feeling the stretch through the right hip flexor, back front of the thigh. Inhale, lifting the chest off the thigh. Exhale, push that right foot away, right heel away. Inhale, we're going to reach up, high crescent lunge. Exhale here. Inhale, reach into the fingertips. And exhale, turn that back foot. Bring the hips to the long edge of the mat. Warrior two, taking the gaze over the left fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe sink a little deeper. Check you can see the left big toe beyond the knee. Inhale. As we exhale, drop the right hand down, the back thigh, lift the left arm up. Reverse warrior. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale to reach over to the left. Bring that left forearm to the left thigh. Extended side angle. Option for the right hand to be on the sacrum, or you can reach it up and over, taking the gaze under the armpit, up to the ceiling. Inhaling here. Exhale. One more inhale, reaching into the fingertips. Exhale, bring the fingers, both hands down. We're going to turn on that back foot into our lunge again and come into a warrior three. So we're going to push up onto that left foot, so our standing foot, and we're going to lift the right foot off the floor behind. You can keep the fingers on the floor under the shoulders and think about really turning in that right hip. So we don't want the hip opening. We want both hips pointing to the floor, the right toes pointing down to the floor. Not looking to lift our leg high. Option, bring the hands to prayer. Squeeze the elbows back, lift the chest, draw that belly button in. Challenge the foot, challenge the balance. Now we'll bend into the left knee. Inhale, coming all the way up, keeping that right foot lifted, reaching up, hands together or apart, into our balance. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, release. Well done. Other side, hands to waist, feet a little wider than hip distance. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, folding down. Uttanasana. Let the head hang. Inhale, halfway lift. Push the hands into the shins. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, pushing into the shins. Exhale, folding in. Last one. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Draw that chest forwards. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping the left foot back this time. From here, coming into our runner's lunge. You can bring that back knee down if you like, staying on the fingertips, drawing that belly off the thigh. Holding here. Another inhale and exhale. Feeling that stretch through the back hip. On the next inhale, reaching up, high crescent lunge. Think about lifting the belly away from the thigh, drawing up and out of your pelvic bowl, reaching into the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, drop the back foot, open the arms out and the hips wide to the long edge of the mat. Turning the gaze over the right fingertips this time. Warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe sinking a little deeper. Checking for that big toe beyond the knee. Inhale. Exhale, dropping the left hand down the back thigh. Lifting the right arm over. Gaze to the ceiling or to the hand. Reverse warrior. Keep low in that front thigh. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Coming up to center. Exhale, reach out to the right. Bring the right forearm to the right thigh. Option for the left arm to stay on the back, on the lower back, or reach up and overhead. Turning the gaze under the armpits, under the arm, towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Bring both the hands down. Turn on that back foot. We're going to come up again into our warrior three. So lifting the left foot up this time. Flex that foot. We're not looking for it to come really high. We don't want the hip open. We want that foot in line with the hips. The toes pointing down, so you can look back and check. That left hip pulling down, so both hips as even as possible with the floor below. It can be on the hands, under the shoulders, on the fingertips. Or if you want to challenge the balance, engage the leg, bring the hands to prayer. Taking a breath here, inhale. And exhale. See how much you can push that left foot away behind you. On the next inhale, bend that right knee. Oh. And see if you can come up, not like me. All the way to stand. Left leg in front, lifting those arms up, finding our balance. Inhale here. And exhale, hands to prayer. Coming back to Tadasana. Good. Well done. Staying where you are, taking those feet a little wider than hip distance. We'll come down to the floor through Malasana. So hands still in prayer. We're going to start coming lower into a Hindi squat. So your Malasana, the toes are pointing out. You might start to bring the elbows in between the knees. See if we can bring the hips low. Maybe changing the distance of the heels. Where we want to be is you could be using your pillow, multiple pillows under the hips to support. As we come down, we find the knees pressing on the elbows pressing out into the knees. So it's a big opener for the hips, the groins, but also for the chest. So we want to draw that chest forwards. Lifting up through the crown of our head, just like in our Tadasana. So we want this upper body, the chest as open as we can find. If you're struggling, stay up here. It's harder work in the legs, but with time, the mobility in the hips, the ankles, it will come. And more height, more pillows is lovely. Releasing there. Taking the legs out in front. And you can keep that pillow or your pillows under your hips as we start coming into a little bit of a figure four fold. So we're going to take our right foot and we're going to flex that foot really nice. Make sure this foot is working. And then we're going to bring the right ankle above the left knee. So no joints on joints. The ankle is above the left knee. From here, we then walk these hands forwards. into a forwards fold. So you should feel this in the hamstring. If you've got knees that hyperextend, maybe put something under the knee just to encourage it to keep a soft bend. You should also feel this in the outer right hip. So work with the breath here. Both of the feet are flexed. The left foot is flexed to keep this leg engaged, working, supporting that right ankle. And this foot is flexed to keep this right knee safe. So as we fold, let's not round too much into the upper back. Let's keep the chest open. Just feel the challenge here on the hips, on the hamstrings. One more inhale. Exhale, releasing, bringing the hands behind us, fingertips pointing towards the hips. And we're going to bend that left knee in. So the left foot can be as close or as far away as you like from the bum, and equally the hands, you can walk them back. We're looking for this upright pigeon. So a stretch in through the outer right hip and thigh. So here, if you want more of a challenge, just walk the hands in, walk the bum towards the heel. Think about lifting the chest up towards the thigh and pushing that right knee away. So if this knee comes in, there's no challenge there in the hips. So push that right knee away. Again, keep this right foot flexed. From here, we're going to come into a reverse table. So I'm going to widen my stance because I know I'll need a little bit more space. Foot forward, hands back. On the next inhale, going to lift the chest, then squeeze that bum up, looking down the body. And you can see what's happening here. So often our right hip will drop and our right knee will be really high. So what can we do to lift those hips up? So can we lift the right hip while pushing that right knee down? Think about the chest coming up to the chin. One more inhale. Exhale, bending those elbows, releasing down, holding here. We're going to straighten the left leg out, bring the right foot to the ground. Going to transition into tree. So removing your pillow, going to lie down on the floor on our left side. So reaching that left arm up and overhead. We're going to rest at the side of our head, our ear, onto that arm. So feel for a straight line to the hip, to the foot. Like so. And see if you can find that tree. So bringing the foot to the thigh. Bring that knee up to the sky. And if you're finding a circle in the balance, line the last of the leg. So the left and the left side going gap between the wrist. Rolling onto your back. And then stretching the right foot up. You can keep the left leg out straight, or you can bend it in if you like. A little hamstring stretch. Let's point the toes, flex the foot, point, and flex. Maybe taking a circle with the ankle, one way, and then the other. Bending both knees in, taking the hands behind the thighs, rocking a little side to side. And then let's take a couple of rolls up to a seated position again. So take your time, 2 or 3 rolls, and then finding a seat. Again, maybe taking that pillow under the hips. This time the right leg is out straight. We're going to bend that left knee, take that left foot, really nice, strong, flexed foot, and bring the left ankle above the right knee. So no pressure directly on the knee. From here, walking the hands forwards into our forwards fold. Remember all your options. If you feel this a lot behind that right knee, you can bring a pillow or a jumper or something underneath it. We're pushing that left knee down by using the left thigh. So we're not physically pushing on it. We're just thinking about lengthening out through the left inner thighs, keeping the chest lifted, coming through the arms. And that back, we're not rounding into it. Chest is open, the gaze is down, but slightly forwards, perhaps toes of the foot. One more inhale. Exhale to release. Bring the hands behind, fingertips pointing towards the hips. Walking the right foot in, we'll find our upright pigeon. So here again, flexing that left foot, pushing that left knee away. Taking your option with walking the foot in or out. It's yogi's choice, you're in control. How deep you want this stretch to be. Just lifting that chest up. Taking a little more space if you need it before we come into our reverse table. So we're going to draw those elbows back, lift the chest, and on the next inhale, lifting the chest first and then pressing into the right foot, lifting those hips high. Again, how much can you even out those hips? Draw the left hip up, pressing that left knee down and away. Use what your eyes are telling you. One more inhale, lifting high, squeezing the bum. Exhale, releasing there, stretching out that right leg, and the left foot to the floor, removing our pillow, coming down to our tree. So turning onto the right side of the foot, we're going to stretch that right arm up overhead. We'll place our head on the arm, looking again for that straight line from the hand through the shoulder, the hips, to that right foot. Flex that right foot, activate the right leg. Option to bring that foot into tree wherever you like. So it can be on the shin, it can be up on the thigh. Perhaps you want to draw it in, and you can keep that left hand in front for support. You can reach it up overhead. So think about pointing the left knee up to the ceiling here. Again, lift the right side waist off the floor. Try and create a gap, or imagine creating a gap there. Press away that right foot. How active can you make that right leg? Lots of core work here. And exhale, release. Bring that left hand down before you roll onto the back. Draw that left leg in, stretching up through the left foot, little hamstring stretch, and we can point the toes, flex the foot, point and flex. Taking an ankle roll one way and then the other. Drawing both knees into the chest. And this time, let's take a little happy baby. So we'll reach for either the outside of the feet or the ankles, the shins, whatever you like. Bring the soles of the feet to point up to the ceiling. And we're pressing that lower back into the ground. The shoulders both on the floor. So we're using this to release any compression in the lower back, as well as giving a lovely inner thigh and groin stretch. Releasing the feet and rolling onto your side. Pausing here for a breath before making your way up to a comfortable seat. Maybe grabbing your pillow again. Your comfortable seat can be whatever you like. Cross-legged, legs out straight, kneeling, wherever you are, sitting tall, drawing the chest open, the shoulders back, down away from the ears, lengthening through the tailbone, drawing up out of the pelvis. Taking the hands to heart center, and either softening the gaze or closing the eyes. Notice how you feel at the end of your practice. How are you doing mentally, physically? And what can you take with you today? Bowing your head, give yourself a little smile. And releasing there. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your practice with me. If you've got any questions, I'm here. Otherwise, I'll see you next week.
Cheers, Sarah. Thanks.
No worries.